Welcome back to another episode of the English Journey podcast. In today's lesson, we're diving into the emotional side of language romantic English. We'll explore real conversations between a couple and break down useful expressions that you can use in everyday situations. This is more than just vocabulary. It's about understanding the feelings behind the words. You'll hear phrases like, "Can we talk?" and "I'm in love with you," and we'll explain what they really mean and how they're used. These expressions often carry emotional weight, and that's what makes learning them so powerful. When you understand both the meaning and the emotion, you don't just learn English, you live it. So stay with me, and let's explore the language of love, apologies, and connection, all while building your fluency step by step. Let's get started. If you're enjoying the vibe, make sure you follow the English Journey podcast so you never miss an episode. In the dialogue we just heard, a couple is having a serious conversation. The girl begins with the phrase, "Can we talk?" which may sound simple, but in English, it usually means something serious is coming. It's often used when someone wants to discuss feelings, problems, or decisions. For example, if your partner says, "Can we talk?" your heart might skip a beat because you know it's not just about what's for dinner, it's about the relationship. This kind of phrase sets the emotional tone of a conversation and tells the listener, "I need your attention and this matters." It's a powerful sentence to understand and to use correctly. As we continue, think about moments in your life where words carried more than just meaning, they carried emotion. Have you ever used or heard, "Can we talk?" in a serious situation? Share it with us in the comments. Now let's focus on two very different expressions, "I love you" and "I'm in love with you." They may sound similar, but in English, they're used in different contexts. "I love you" can be used with family, friends, or partners. It expresses deep affection and connection. On the other hand, "I'm in love with you" is used only in romantic situations. It means you have strong romantic feelings for someone, feelings that go beyond friendship. So you might love your mom, but you're in love with your boyfriend or girlfriend. This distinction is important for emotional clarity. Understanding this difference helps you avoid awkward moments and express yourself more precisely in English. Which one would you use in your own life right now? Comment below and tell us who you love or who you're in love with. Next up, we heard another interesting phrase. "You know what I mean?" This question isn't always about checking understanding. Sometimes it's about building connection. Native speakers often use it to invite agreement or empathy. For example, if I say, "I'm tired of doing nothing all day," you know what I mean? I'm not really asking if you understand me. I'm inviting you to relate to my feeling. The tone makes all the difference. Say it with rising intonation, and it's a question. Say it flat or with a sigh, and it becomes more of a statement. Mastering this small phrase can help you sound more natural, more confident, and more connected in conversations. So, the next time you want someone to relate to you, try using, "You know what I mean?" and let us know in the reviews how it went. Let's talk about one more key structure from the dialogue. "Maybe it's time we..." This is an open-ended phrase that sets the stage for a decision or a change. In the conversation, the girl says, "Maybe it's just time we..." and doesn't finish, which creates emotional tension. But this phrase can be used in many ways. You might say, "Maybe it's time we took a break," or "Maybe it's time we moved in together." It's often used in relationships, but also at work or in life decisions. It introduces the idea that a change is needed without being too direct. It's a soft way to start a hard conversation. Practicing this structure can help you express important thoughts with tact and clarity. What's something in your life that might need maybe it's time moment? Reflect on that and share if you feel comfortable. Before we wrap up, let's look at a fun part of the episode: pet names. These are sweet or affectionate names you use for someone you love. In the dialogue, we hear baby and honey, but there are so many more. Sweetheart, darling, cutie, or even made-up names like Snugglebug or Pooh Bear. Some cultures use pet names that sound strange in English, like calling someone my little flea in French or my fatty in Spanish. But these terms are full of love. Learning pet names helps you understand the cultural side of English too. It shows you how emotion and humor play a role in everyday language. So go ahead, think of a pet name you've heard in English or your own language. What's the funniest or sweetest pet name you've ever heard? Tell us in the comments or tag us online using #EnglishJourneyPodcast.